What's going on, guys? Chris Chu here, martial arts nomad, Arnis International, here at the Orlando chapter dojo for Arnis International, and getting ready for class tonight. And realize I haven't done much of this type of stuff before, of actual training videos and tutorials and whatnot. So I figured, you know what, why not do something tonight? I'm going to show you guys our basic strikes and some other, maybe I'll do some other basic stuff that you can kind of practice on your own, do them at home, shadow boxing kind of style, if you will. Oh, my phone fell. But I'm gonna leave that in because I think that's funny. Anyways, let's get started.
All right. Let's go over some basic stuff. This is our 12 strikes as taught by my father to me. He picked them up from Professor Princess. Now, with modern Arnis, the thing is there's a lot of room for interpretation. Now granted, some things in modern Arnis are set in stone, but a lot of things I've learned from talking to various modern Arnis practitioners and a lot of the OGs, Grandmaster Brett Frank, Professor Ted Anderson, Grandmaster Brian Zielinski, Grandmaster Chad, all these guys I've talked to and worked with, a lot of them say that a lot of the stuff was the concept rather than the actual technique itself. So as I like to say, my 12 might be different than someone else's 12, but this is how I was taught the 12. So just in a loose grip, or not loose grip, but just, you know, you're not trying to swing super hard right now, you're just going through the motions. Basic version, no footwork. As you get better, start applying footwork. So number one is a forehand strike to the head at a 45 angle. Number two is a backhand strike to the head at a 45 angle. You're gonna hear me say this a lot, same thing, different side. Why is that? Because a one and a two is the same exact strike, just a different side of the body. I'm using the mirror above you as my target. So that's one, that's two. Number three, midsection, boom. Number four, midsection. Five is a thrust. You can upward it just a little bit, don't go straight in, go upward just a little bit in case you miss, you can fall back. Boom. Number six is a poke. I'm putting my other hand down so you can see this area. The target's right around here. I'll explain why in a second. Number seven, same thing, different side. Number eight is a backhanded low. Number nine is a forehand low. Number 10 looks like six, only difference is target. Instead of going here, we're gonna go to the eyes. And lift up just a little bit. 11, same thing, different side. And 12, overhand strike to the head. That's the basic variations of it. Now, let's start applying some dynamic movement into this, because I feel like, why not start early? Why not start learning how to move? So number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, number six, number seven, number eight, number nine, number 10, 11, 12. All right, there's the basic 12. Now I'm going to show you how we do them on an actual target. All right, so now we're going to do the 12 basic strikes on our bob target. Most of them are going to be able to be easily seen. The low strikes, obviously, you know what? I'm going to keep that in too, because I think that my mishaps are funny. Yeah, let me tighten up the tripod a little bit. I have one of those cool flexible tripods that can wrap around stuff. I'm actually wrapping you guys around the mukjong dummy we have here at the dojo. There we go. Maybe this will work. Maybe it won't. As I was saying, the low strikes, hitting the base of the frame. It's gonna be hard to see that, but I'll show you the upper body strikes primarily. Those are the easy ones. The low strikes are the easier ones to figure out. Upper ones where you get a little more nuance. So number one, here. Number two, here. Number three, number four, number five. The cool thing is about the bob target, if you look at how they're made, there's a little spot right here in the divot between the pecs, right here. I think this is the xiphoid process. That's my target. I can go right there. Boom. Number six, hit right there. I'm gonna aim for the center of the pec. We used to aim here for the shoulder, or for the shoulder blade, or not the shoulder blade, but the whatever that's called, right here, this area. We used to aim there. The reason why I think my dad changed it for me or for his students, as we've learned, if we aim at the center, if we miss, we're still hitting something, because we should only be off by a little bit. Aim small, miss small. If I'm out here, I might
go over, I might go under, I might hit the arm if it's, you know, there's an arm here. But for this one, go right in the center, you'll hit something. Ideally, you could aim for the center line, you'll hit something also, but I'm gonna aim right there. 7, same thing, different side, boom. Hitting right there. That way if I miss, I'm still hitting my target, at least relatively close to my target. 8, stepping off, backhand of the frame of the leg. 9, boom, same thing. Now 11, thrust to the eye, right in there. 11, same thing, and 12, boom. Easy peasy. Those are the 12 strikes on a bob target. Now, let's go over another basic concept to understand here. In our system, how I was taught, there are 3 ways of striking. There is a hit and stop, there's a follow through, and there's a rebound. The fun thing is when you get the 12 down, it becomes your own. You can start having fun with it. Maybe you do a couple rebounds, and then some follow throughs, you know, maybe not so much with the thrusts, but you can start having fun with it. Mixing up your targets, mixing up your levels, but again, it all starts with understanding the idea of 1, 2, 3. And obviously, if you do it with one hand, you'll do it with your left hand. This is where some debate comes into play of, is this still a number 1, or is this now the number 1? My dad calls this a number 1 because this is a number 1. The angle did not change, so he calls him angle 1, just like that. But that's up to you. I don't really care what you call him. You do this way, hit, 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 hit. Another thing I started doing a lot, applying my checking hand into my strikes, mixing it up. But it all starts from 1, 2, all the way to 12. All right, that's the basic 12 strikes of our modern Arnis. If you are a modern Arnis practitioner and you see something that maybe you do differently, share it below. If you like what we did, make sure to like, subscribe, all that fancy stuff, and who knows? Maybe we'll do some more training videos like this in the future. And by we, I mean me. I'm the only one who does this. Anyway, guys, Chris Chu, Martial Arts Nomad. See you.